Did you know that brand teams drop insane budgets on glossy ads that look like mini movies? Millions of dollars, massive lighting rigs, entire crews. It's the whole circus. But here's the reality you need to know. You don't need that massive budget to get professional-looking content that actually moves people. The secret isn't constantly shooting new content from scratch. It's about taking what you already have, like interviews, demos, podcasts, and webinars, and turning that into a steady stream of high-impact clips. That is exactly where tools like Vizard come into the picture. And honestly, once you see how it works, you'll stop thinking you need a film crew for every single update. Alright, let's imagine you have a 40-minute product demo you recorded for an Amazon listing. There are usually so many great moments hidden in there, like key lines or spontaneous reactions, but they're just buried in the footage. Before I dive in, I like to sketch a quick, simple plan. I actually used ChatGPT to draft a quick storyboard and write a few punchy microscripts like hook lines, cutaway ideas, and a couple of calls to action. I type something like, create a short storyboard for repurposing a 40-minute product demo into 10 short clips, and then I just paste in my product description. Boom! I get bite-sized scene ideas and caption suggestions that sound completely natural and save me so much time. Now, here is the modern workflow that actually helps you scale up your output. You upload your full-length video to Vizard and let it analyze the footage for you. Vizard's auto-editing viral clips feature scans the entire file to find the moments that truly matter. It identifies the most engaging bits like spontaneous laughs, clear explanations, or quotable hooks, and turns them into ready-to-post clips. You don't need to scrub the whole timeline for hours anymore because it's like having an editor who already knows exactly what goes viral. Once Vizard generates the clips, you can quickly preview and tweak the content. Want a different intro? Just trim the first second. Need a different crop for Reels versus YouTube? Vizard helps you convert aspect ratios without having to re-export the whole thing. Want captions? Just toggle them on and pick a style that matches your unique vibe. It's significantly faster than opening a massive editing app and wrestling with settings for every single social platform. A lot of creators hear about AI video and think of those tools that create synthetic footage or conjure actors from scratch. They are definitely cool and can make striking commercials, especially when turning photos into dynamic ads in minutes. But those tools often miss the point for most creators. They're geared toward making new content, not maximizing the value of what you already filmed. They can be expensive, require manual tweaking, and still need someone to plan the whole strategy. Vizard, by contrast, is built entirely around repurposing and distribution. Instead of starting from scratch, it starts from your long-form assets and automates the parts that are both time-consuming and boring. It handles highlight detection, captioning, resizing, and scheduling for you. This means you can turn one single long live stream into dozens of clips across TikTok, Instagram, and LinkedIn automatically. That is huge if you want to stay consistent without burning out. Here's how I typically use it step by step. First, prep the source. Record your long video like you normally do, keeping the mic close and dropping a couple of intentional flag lines, short, clear statements that stand alone. These short lines are pure gold for the AI to pick up on. Second, write a quick briefing. I paste the product name and a 2-line summary into ChatGPT, asking for 8 to 12 short hooks and thumbnail ideas. This gives me a content map, a clear guide on what to call each clip and which moments to highlight. Third, upload to Vizard. Drop the master file in, and the auto-editing feature starts working immediately. It finds highlights, scores them for engagement, and generates multiple clip candidates for you to approve. Fourth, fine-tune everything inside the Vizard interface. Want a punchier opening? Swap the first frame easily. Need a title card or a branded overlay? Add it with a simple drag and drop. The interface keeps things fast and practical, so you aren't fighting with a complicated timeline and infinite layers. Fifth, auto-schedule your content. This is where Vizard gets dangerous, in a good way. Instead of downloading and posting manually, just tell Vizard how often you want to publish and it will queue clips to go live at optimized times. Finally, use the content calendar to keep everything organized. See everything laid out in one place. What's scheduled, what's live, and what's pending. This is a total lifesaver when you're juggling multiple channels and want to maintain a consistent narrative. One thing I love is that it's not all or nothing. If you want full creative control, Vizard lets you edit clips like a lightweight editor, but if you want hands-off scale, you can just let the AI handle it. You can save custom templates for intro and outro branding, ensuring every single clip feels consistent. Let's talk about some practical examples. I had a 45-minute interview where the guest dropped 5 amazing one-liners. Vizard found those exact moments and turned them into a week's worth of social posts with native aspect ratios and captions. Another time, a messy webinar Q&A was cleaned up into short explainer clips that actually drove traffic back to the full video. The clips that performed best were often the most authentic, off-the-cuff responses. To be fair, no tool is perfect, but with Vizard, you get the right mix of smart generation and real publishing workflows. It's not trying to replace your creative decisions. It just speeds them up and fills in the boring parts. If you're a one-person creator or a small team, this is where Vizard becomes a real ROI play. Instead of paying editors or sacrificing quality to post consistently, you can repurpose existing content into dozens of posts. That's the kind of consistency that actually grows channels and builds audience momentum over time. Here are a few quick tips. Drop little timestamps or verbal markers during the recording so the AI has clearer anchor points. Use high-energy hooks in the first 10 to 15 seconds of your long-form video because those are often the winners on short-form platforms. Keep a library of branded intro frames and fonts to make batch editing faster. Brands will always make big-budget ads for certain plays, but if you're building an audience, repurposing is the smarter move. Tools like Vizard make that scalable and actually enjoyable for you to do on your own. If you want to try it, upload one of your longer videos, let the auto-editing viral clips run and see what it spits out. Pick a few, schedule them, and watch how much easier content production feels. Tell me how it goes because I'd love to hear which clips perform best for you. Happy creating, and may your best moments finally get the spotlight they deserve.